Good afternoon and welcome. We all have a story to tell. We all have experiences that bring us through life and onto different paths. My name is Jonathan McTague, and I'm from Saugus, Massachusetts, which is only about 15 minutes north of Boston. And for the students who didn't know my real name, you probably refer to me as the one with the Boston accent. And if that was the case, we'll just clear the air here. You cannot, nor have you ever been able to, park your car in Harvard Yard. You just can't. You can't. But my hometown, like many of yours, has faced challenges that have seemed impossible to overcome. Some of those challenges are related to our youth within our communities, such as our local recreation departments, the parks and playgrounds, and most importantly, the public school system. I saw these challenges within my hometown and asked myself, how could I bring effective change to my community? Something to remember is that something is only impossible when you yourself decide it is impossible. I learned growing up that if you don't like something, do something. After graduating from Saugus High School, a place I was highly involved in, I saw that opportunity to do something just over a year ago. Long conversations about whether or not to take that opportunity happened with family, friends, and local community members. With such a positive response, I decided at the age of 19 years old to put my name on the ballot in Saugus, to run for the position of town meeting member to represent my precinct. Our communities have given so much to us, whether that's a place to call home, a public school education, or even that great sandwich shop down the street we all love. But I truly believe that we need to dive into our communities and give back. I truly believe that we need to do that. I campaigned day in and day out, knocking on more than 1,000 doors, holding signs, recruiting family and friends to volunteer, and educating myself extensively on my town's issues as well as our successes. People would tell me I was too young, too inexperienced, and wasn't going to win. But with all the hard work and dedication that I put in and my team, I ended up topping the ticket and successfully became an elected town meeting member in my community. Some of us here at the Washington Center may have imagined that these opportunities, this access that we have received this summer, would have been impossible anywhere else. Whether that was working for the Metropolitan Police Department, a law firm, a research center, or so many other amazing places. Throughout life, we encounter many experiences, and this is one of them. We have been given the opportunity this summer. We have learned a great deal that will continuously open doors for us in the future. We have spent countless hours volunteering, interning, speaking, and writing papers this summer. We have also explored one of the greatest cities in the United States on our days and weekends off. We now know something that we may not have known of 10 weeks ago, and that is we are the future generation of leadership. We are going to be the future doctors and lawyers, the politicians and the police officers, the business owners and the researchers. Our nation and our world is so divided, and that's no secret. So it's now time for us to change that. We will face challenges because of our age, the color of our skin, our backgrounds, and our gender. But it is us in this room that knows that bigotry and hate will never win, and that kindness and compassion will always be the answer. And by working together to accomplish greatness is and will be the only way to move forward. I was recently at a Democratic Senatorial Campaign Committee event. There, Senator Cory Booker of New Jersey, an enthusiastic speaker who left us all with a quote that has opened my eyes. That quote is, "We drink liberty, freedom, and opportunity from the wells in which we did not dig." Meaning that we are fighting over things that we did not make, things that we did not spend time doing and building. He said, instead of continuing to fight, let's start working together to build a new legacy for future generations to admire and be a part of. I believe that is exactly what we have done this summer. We started building that foundation towards a better future because we asked the tough questions to the panelists who have sat where I am standing today. We have worked alongside the science, the business, media, government, and so many other great industries in the nation's capital. We have been engaged and active in a community away from home, whether that was helping at an animal shelter, the jazz festival, or even cultivating the city. Through it all, we have tirelessly and continuously worked together. The cliche thing to say here would be that our story is not over, just another chapter has been read. And if that's the case, I'm here to tell you all today to go out there and never, ever, ever stop writing your story. Go into this world and design that foundation's website. Start that community group to make a difference in youth education. Clean up your local parks and playgrounds and write that editorial for the university newspaper. Start that new club or nonprofit you've always wanted to, because it is time for our generation to step up to the plate and to take a stand before it's too late. Again, I cannot emphasize this enough. If you do not like something, then go out there and do something about it. In just under 10 weeks, we have gained valuable skills and experience, as well as a wide network of people who we can now pick up the phone and call and join us in our future missions. We have been given the tools and resources necessary to change and unite this divided world, but it is us who knows that how we choose to use those will ultimately decide the future for generations beyond us. I'd like to thank the Washington Center for exposing us to the nation's capital, for showing us the ropes along the way, and for giving us a transformational experience. Good luck to everyone in their future. I look forward to seeing and working with you all when the time comes. Thank you.